Super Fighter Retournament isn't just a passion project, it's a full-blown revival of one of Scratch's most iconic fighting games. Developed by the Scratch Running Podcast, this sequel to the 2016 original brings a new coat of polish, expanded mechanics, and a surprising amount of competitive depth to a platform not exactly known for its fighting games. It's chaotic, it's creative, and yeah, it wears its Smash Bros. Influence proudly on its sleeve. But does it push the genre forward within the limits of Scratch, or is it just another case of style over substance? Featuring a roster of a few characters, Super Fighter Retournament goes above and beyond to polish and balance each character to the fullest. Each one feels completely different in not only stats, but also playstyle. Unlike previous titles on Scratch, where roster cramming makes characters all feel similar, Super Fighter Retournament manages to make less feel like more. After having played all the characters, I can safely say that Arc and Phantom are the two that stick out to me the most. Very strong choices. Along with beautiful art, this game also features original music, something I do enjoy seeing on the Scratch webpage, and it's very welcome here. Some of these tracks are just amazing, and I can't wait to see what's next in store. The training mode is very well in depth, and I enjoyed the inclusion of more than 2 characters in a match. It certainly made team battles feel awesome to play. With survival mode, the higher score means you can earn a spot on the official webpage. The implementation's really cool. First on Scratch. Look, I was even on the leaderboard for a while. With the many positives, there are a few downsides I'd like to mention. The biggest being replayability. At release, there are only 3 modes, and only 2 are really single-player oriented. There is promise of a 4th mode in the future, and I just can't wait for that. It sounds so cool. While survival mode is fun to play, I can only play the same free-for-all battles, and I wish there was more interesting game modes. Something like random characters, or even a stamina mode would be nice. It's important to know that I am not a competitive fighting game player, or a good gamer in general, so take my next words with a grain of salt. I think the balance in this game can be a bit steep at times. I personally found the beginner levels in the survival mode to be overwhelmingly easy, while the experience mode to be very difficult. I wish there was a better balance between the easier and harder AI levels. As a beginner, it was very hard to enter the survival mode at the beginning stages. While the game may have some in-depth characters, the biggest issue is the fact that there's still just 5 characters at launch. With only a handful of moves per character, it left something desired. I also do feel some of the character stats could be adjusted. I found Nah to be awfully sluggish, while a character like Phantom to be very fast. In fact, sometimes so fast he dodges hitboxes sometimes. Like the music, I wish the game had original sounds, rather than the ones from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I wish the soundtrack was in stereo, rather than mono. And upon a closer inspection to the code, I noticed a lot of audio was uncompressed and unoptimized, leading to the game having a rather large file size for the small content, which can lead to hardware issues on lower spec devices. This can be easily fixed by using outside applications for the audio mixing. But where this game really shines, however, is the multiplayer. Having played some Parsec games with my friend, it showed how simplicity can bring fun times, and outside of casual play, tournaments for this game were a marvel to watch. Seeing such high-stakes actions and banter is what made me a fan of Scratch Running in the first place, and I hope they continue to bring this level of hype and passion to all future endeavors. Super Fighter Retournament is a fantastic online fighting game, with so much potential to grow into something bigger. With the current balance and content, it does leave a bit much desired, and I think this game earns itself a cool 8 out of 10. If you want to know more about this game, check out the links in the description, and make sure to check out Turbo Mode. With that said, my name is Lemonade, and thanks for watching!